The actors have so much fun with the content, which the audience laps up.
Okay, ready?
5 seconds before the performance.
Places, everybody.
Welcome to Theatre First with Alex First.
65 minutes of glorious mayhem. That's what you get with this extraordinarily detailed production. It's set against the sprawling layout of a full house, broken into 5 rooms, a major video screen as a backdrop, and 2 smaller televisions, staged left and right. The cast does a mighty job with the material, which is based around one of the best-selling video game series of all time. I refer to The Sims, which was first released in February 2000. Players created virtual people called Sims, placed them in houses and directed their moods. In Motherlode, we see Sarah, Miller Lawson as the younger and Georgia Bentley as the older, on the big screen. She was once an avid teenage player and is now a disillusioned adult. Sarah revisits her old PC to jump back into a world she left behind. She dictates the Sims' personalities, their sexuality and humanity. Her commands appear on the TV screens: small talk, find a job, eat cake, shower, swoon, kill, and many more. Characters created notably include the Grim Reaper, played by Nicola Paul, naturally dressed all in black and carrying a scythe. Sarah can pause the Sims and fast-forward their actions, which are robotic in nature. So she has the ultimate power and she uses it. The tale unfolds with music and sound effects. Jack Burmeister is the master of his art in that regard as the composer and sound designer. Everything about Motherlode is impressive. It's a huge effort involving ingenuity and talent. And it's hilarious. Created by Frenzy Theatre Company, Belle Hansen and Matilda Gibbs with Amelia Newman, Hansen also directs the production and does so with aplomb. The actors have so much fun with the content, which the audience laps up. Individually and collectively, the former are memorable. Whether that be Gabriel Kali showing his charisma as Kevin Stefan or Anna Fujihara changing her disposition constantly as Bryn Lee Farr. Equally, that applies to all the other performers in the work: Xanthi Blaze, Liam Trumbull, Matilda Rose Gibbs, Nicola Paul and Brandon Armstrong. And that's not to overlook the builders, who we see busying themselves on set even before anyone presses play. Some of those I just referenced inhabit multiple personas, but those I haven't yet mentioned are Anna Louie, Isabella Patani and Bugs Bachera. On screen, Lilla Summers-Dixon and Hattie Elliott have roles as teenage Sims player Sarah's raucous friends. I can only imagine the work that must have gone into getting the show ready to be presented to a paying crowd. That in itself was quite some feat. What we see is slick, and that includes a deliberately elongated pause. Honestly, I had no idea what I was walking into when I entered the theatre, but I emerged energised by what I saw. Frenzy Theatre Company is to be commended for its efforts. Those who used to play The Sims should be the first to buy tickets, but Motherlode has broader appeal than that. Confession time, I hadn't even heard of the game, and I was agog and absorbed by the insanity that was unfolding in front of me. Motherlode is playing at Theatre Works in St Kilda in Melbourne until the 14th of January 2023.
You've been listening to Theatre First with Alex First. Available at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favourite podcast player. You can also stream on demand at Bytes.com.
This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.